If at any point you hear the horn blowing on the sled because the sled operator needs it to stop and you're not watching the flagger, you need to stop. After you pull, you got to weigh out. If you do not weigh out and you feel you got first place, if you do not have that official stamp from the tech guys when you weighed out, you will not get your payout. Speeding in the pits. When you leave off the track, please don't stand up on your tractor, no different than pulling down the track. Drive slow and respectful. There are a lot of people walking around, and we don't want to get anybody hurt or put anyone in a situation like this. Again, the last thing, like I said, the disorderly is screaming at the ladies in the booth. If you have questions, find one of us. My name's Eric. I'm the president of the club. We'll be more than happy to work with you and talk to you, but we will not tolerate yelling, screaming, or anything like that with any of the volunteers. Are there any questions? Okay, after 150 feet, if the horn blows, you're DQ'd, because after that mark, you should be able to have control of the tractor and the speed limit. That's where the sled operator is going to have the sled set, so we're going to try to let everybody be able to get down the track and have a good night tonight, not stop everyone. Yes. If you have to work on your tractor, there's no live vehicles on the track without an operator in the seat. So if your tractor's running, you gotta adjust something, don't get off, have somebody with you or whatever. With insurance and everything, we don't need live vehicles, which means if they're running, you can't get off of them. If there's no other questions or concerns, we want to start right at 5, so if anybody's in the lower classes, just so you guys know, we're going to start off with the 6,000 VA class, and then we're going to go straight to the 7,500, both 7,500 classes, and then back to the 6,500 V8. After that, we'll be starting at the 9,500 and working through the schedule the proper way that it has. It just gives them time to cool down and get weighed up. Thank you guys again for coming. 6,000 V8s. Go ahead and get lined up. 6,000 V8s. Line up. All right, thank you everybody for coming to the 61st St. Joseph.
Next Middlefield pool.
We're going to go ahead and get this night started.
65.
If everyone can please
65.
rise and remove your hands
This
for
month?
the national anthem.
Or
August.
August? Is that on a Friday or Saturday?
I believe it's a Saturday.
I wouldn't mind going on a Saturday.
Morning.
Huh?
Morning. Like 7 a.m.
That's not bad.
They don't have good lighting there.
Well, it's in the middle of an honest field, so.
Yeah. The one time I went there, they only had 3 lights. This last time they had 5 or 6. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Waterford. That's a big joke.
Alrighty, give us a couple minutes. We'll get the sled on the track and start pulling.
Yeah, because I see you go down there, and I'm like, damn it. I'm like, every time I ask them about.
Because they don't post anything. They don't do anything. So, I don't know. Some of them would talk, they want me to do some of the posting, but they're dark. They don't even really have phones, I guess. Yeah, like our almost all got cell phones, Facebook account, all that.
Well, that's why I deal with Chaga County. That's why I was asking them. I'm like, what's the next honest pool?
They don't really know. Maybe that one guy. He told me about that. That's about it. I don't think any of them will run over in that one guy. I'm talking about the big honest guy. Alright, we should be getting started here in any moment. They had driver's meeting, and then there is a McCormick here. So, why somebody's talking about McCormick. The McCormick tractor that pulled last night is back in there. Probably pulling in the first class. Or no, the V8s are first class. The first farm stock class, which is like 7,500. And then they had a 9,500, a 10.5.
We're going to start with the V8 6000 poll. I need drivers to line up. Ray Yaxel, number 1. Number 3. Rick Barstow, number 4. Ben Sarnavi, number 5. Ray Brownell, number 6. Mike Slater, number 7. Rick Weidmauer, number 8. And David Calvin, number 9.
Tractors are lined up. Sled is trying to get down the track. They're having difficulty turning. Welcome. We're going to get started here in a few moments. We're at the St. Joseph's Ox Roast here in Manaway, Ohio. Should be starting about 5 o'clock. They wanted to get started about on time. They're putting down the lines now and sleds getting back there. Looks like the tractors are all pretty well lined up and ready to go. If I don't reply, the sun's out, and I don't really want to put my canopy up because there's a speed board right behind me a little bit.
First up, we have Ray
I just got a
Roxon,
feeling it's
followed by
gonna block
Logan
me.
Neely.
Is that full pull, Mark? I just wanted to make sure. When walking the pits, the V8s are a good turnout here today. actually a little light on the farm stock unless quite a bit more shows up. And I think I've seen 2 semis here so far. It's their last pass, they got a lot of time to show up. Usually is quite a bit more here by now. What's going on? Baby. Starting off, I believe, on a 6,000-pound V8 tractor. There's 3 more farm stock tractors rolling in right now.
Next up,
make
we
it
have
4.
Logan Neely from Manica, Pennsylvania.
Apparently they're rolling in now. Welcome everybody. We're at the St. Joseph's Ox Grove Bowl. basically Northeast Ohio. We're at 5:11 Eastern Standard Time. Today it's mostly a farm stock and street semi-pole, but we've got a couple of V8 classes. 6,000 pound and 6,500 V8 class. Notifications of lives and other events I'll post, videos I'll post, and then yeah, sometimes I'll go to like 2 to 5 events in a weekend. You just never really know. I went to Creekside for a couple hours this morning. I was here at the Ox Roast almost 8 hours last night. Got done about 2:15 in the morning. And then tomorrow, I'm not sure yet. I'm going to check the weather. They have another poll here tomorrow evening. I think it starts at 4:30. I'm not 100% on that. It's
Our next driver will be Sam Carnaby of Chesterland, Ohio.
stock pickup. Pretty much has to be driven off the street. So you know, if it comes in off the trailer, you can't pull it here. One of the guys told me there could be like 70 street diesel trucks here. I might come out, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the weather's doing. There's a couple other events. Ian Valley has an antique pole. We're at the St. Joseph's Ox Roast in Manaway, Ohio. I was here last night for antiques. Tonight it's more farm stock and street semis, and we got a couple V8 classes going on. We started off on the 6,000 pound V8s. Then I'm not sure where we're going after that. About 7,500, and then 9,500. I think there's 10.5 and 12.5. And then we'll end the evening at street semi. There ain't a whole lot of the street semis here yet. They'll get here. We usually get a very good turnout here. Get a very good turnout, usually about, I'd say somewhere between 20 and 30. Welcome everybody. We're at the St. Joseph Ox Roast in Manaway, Ohio. Started about 5 o'clock, a little after. If you're in the area, make sure you come out. It's only $5 to park here, and you get to enjoy truck and tractor pull. Well, trucks tomorrow. Well, semi-trucks later on tonight. But mostly tractors. And then tomorrow, if it doesn't rain out, which I know we're supposed to get some rain, they're going to have all street pickups. Some of you might be into it. I don't know.
Next driver, David Calvin from Burton.
think we got 2 more V8s in this one. And then the V8s are gonna wait up and come back in a 6500 class. Looks like we got a 7500. I did just beyond. And you can see the cone. That's the full cone. I know some of the farm stock ain't gonna pull down this way, but I know the semis are gonna be blowing by. Yeah, there's no like perfect state. I mean, like the C7500 stock and farm stock, I think they're probably only going to go a little over 100 feet. I'm gonna guess maybe 150 feet. Well, the coverage or the cell coverage here has improved so much this year. There is a big tower not very far. Maybe even 2.
Driver is John Yaxwell from Garrettsville.
This is a tractor pull.
That finishes up the DA6000 class. First place is Ray Yaxwell. Second to Mike Clever. And third to Rick Whitehour.
We just got various classes here, not really set on the kind of tractors. I mean, they say this stock and farm stock, but there's a lot of different stuff, that's for sure. Rules are a little different, so it's hard to really describe them. I know some of them are no wheelie bars, but there's some other rules, and not very many places do any of that.
We're moving on to the 7500 farm stock class. First up will be Mike Yaxwell from Manaway and Jeremy Kohler on deck from Kensington, Ohio.
Maybe some other people can let you know a little more because I can't hardly read the screen. It's kind of sunny and I don't really want to put up any shade because I'm in front of the speed board. So it's kind of difficult for me to see it right now. Until the sun goes behind more clouds and trees. Just maybe a little limited on it. Is it good quality? There is a couple, at least one big tower I know. Could be a little more. I mean, I got 4 bars and usually quite a few people here, so it impressed me last night, I thought. No clue what's going on. They're gonna do something with the weight. I'm not sure if they're adding or taking out. But you guys can watch it right here because you got a front row seat. You ever not ever seen them? I don't know if they're taking it in or out. So. Welcome from Germany. I don't know if they have tractor pulling in Germany. Somebody was asking that a couple weeks ago. I couldn't give them an answer. I think they're going to add a weight. I think they're putting in weight.
Okay, now that the sled is fixed up and ready to go, we'll see Mike Jackson from Manaway, followed by Jeremy Kohler from Kensington, Ohio.
I'm eating or I'm sitting. I thought you were just
Alright, looks like we're getting back going here, 7,500. Not sure if it's stock or farm. Oh, the Poland semi coming in. Yeah, I need to zoom in some, I think. Another semi coming in. 2 more. I think we're up to 5 or 6 now. Usually this pit's full.
It was 189.34 from Mike Jackson.
I don't think I've ever seen that one pull before. Pretty nice looking truck. Just slightly disturbed.
Next we'll have Jeremy Kohler from Kensington, Ohio, followed by Ken McNish from Chardon.
Big diesel tractors, they're coming. Definitely coming. We're gonna go up to 12,000 farm stock. So we're just starting out at the latest farm stock. We're gonna have 7,500, 9,500, 10,500, and 12,500. I believe. I don't think I missed one on that. And I looked at the flyer earlier. I don't remember if there's 2 classes for each weight or one. All right, sorry. Getting back to it. That guy was sure happy to see me when he pulled in. He was waving and smiling, and he's like, I'm so glad to see you. This is like a farm stock, 7,500. No pro stocks here.
Next we'll see Ken McNish from Chardon, followed by Evan Ross
there's not going to be any farm OMs here. We're getting a little heavy for that. We're starting at 7,500.
Kendrick Nish, 173.53. Next up is Evan Law, followed by Mike McLaughlin from Louisville, Ohio.
Yeah, we have one class of V8s, and then we're gonna have 7,500 or 6,500 V8s, maybe after the 7,500. I'm not sure where they're throwing them back in there. To give them a chance to cool down and put it, 500 pounds on. I'd probably say they're either gonna be after 7,500 or 9,500.
Mike McLaughlin, followed by Mike Yoder from Middlefield.
Michael Yoder. That's a pretty tractor. We haven't seen that pole before. He sure has made that tractor shine the last couple of years. What is that one? Oh. I don't know. I see a number 1 on the screen and I don't know what that is. I've never seen one of them before. Anyways, we're at the St. Joseph's Ox Roast Pole. Oh, festival, but they have poles. That's one of the big things. And Manaway, Ohio. So we started out 6,000 pound V8s. Now we're on 7,500 farm stock. There's a Minneapolis Moline. That's pretty nice looking. Everybody got a lot going on today. I don't know, it's just kind of been quiet on my lives today, and I haven't really seen a lot of tractors out like I thought. I thought there'd be a lot more here. My Creekside had about 13 or 14 tractors, I think. I heard another poll had about 20, and they usually get close to 200, I'd say. So, I don't know, it's kind of been quiet a lot of places from what it sounded like. But I did hear a few people were going to Mount Branch. So maybe they were going there. I'll tell you, that tractor is pretty awesome when the lights go out, because he has like green lights on it, and it's pretty cool looking.
I'm just gonna grab the bag. I'm sure other kids will go up.
I didn't get to talk to him very long out in the pit. Usually we talk a little more, but yeah, just kind of got to talking to too many people, I think.
This driver is David Rendorfer from Chagrin Falls. For David Rendorfer. Last driver in this class will be Henry B. Yoder.
Well, that's a Farmo MTA. That's probably about the closest we're gonna get. Actually, I think it's the end of that. I think we have 27500 classes. I think.
That finishes the 7,500 farm stock class. First place going to Jeremy Fowler. Second place to Mike Yoder. And third place to Mike McLaughlin.
Well, I guess there's some chances of rain after 10 p.m. So, 11 p.m. 75. I hope they're not messing around a whole lot tonight.
Farm stock class. Leading us off will be Brody McCleary from Manaway, followed by Jeremy Fowler from Kensington, Ohio, Evan Law from Kensington, from Jacob Kadonsky from Streetsboro, and Jonathan Troyer from Lewisburg, Ohio.
Looks like we may get some rain around 9 or 10 o'clock. I don't know, I'll take a look when I can. My weather app, I need to add a weather app, I think, because it's on the phone I use the lives on. for Brody McCleary. Let me see if I can get more information here. I don't really want to be caught out in the rain.
Next is Jeremy Carter, followed by Evan Law on deck.
Yeah, there's definitely some rain coming about somewhere between 10 and 11, so we got probably 4 hours. That could be why everything's a little bit down tonight. About 10 p.m. Looks like we're gonna get a storm. From 10 to about midnight. So I may just get out of here about then. But you know, that's 4 hours from now, so we got.
Frendorfer.
Oh, yay, yay, yay. So I'm kind of hoping we're done by 10. If not, I may be just packing up and getting that heck out of Dodge. Yeah, there was a pretty good turnout of the V8s. I was kind of surprised. I didn't count, but it almost seemed like maybe 12. I don't know. They'll be coming back here. Not sure exactly when, but they have a 6,500 pound class.
Driver David Brendorfer. On deck, Jacob Kadomski. Following that is Jonathan Troyer.
I mean, over here is a lot of people, but usually down here, this is just solid full of people. Usually it's just couple hundred people down here, and not very many here today. Don't know if the rain's scaring some people off or what. Well, the V8s are coming up again right now, so they're in a couple tractors right now. We're at the St. Joseph's Oxrace Festival in Manaway, Ohio, in the United States. We're at about 6:10 Eastern Standard Time here. Poll started a little bit after 5 o'clock, so we've been pulling for a little over an hour. We're just about to start Fast 4. We started out at 6,000 pound V8s. Then I believe it's 7,500 stock and then farm stock tractors. And now we're going to be starting 6,500 V8s. So they're going to run again. You are correct, Joseph. I know they're trying to keep this thing rolling a bit. We are expecting a rainstorm about 10 p.m., which is about 4 hours from now. It might seem like a long time, but sometimes here you can get some pretty big farm stock, and quite often there's a good 25 semis that'll show up here.
For Jonathan Troyer from Millersburg. That finishes that class. Congratulations to Jeremy Kohler, first place, Evan Wall, second place, and David Glendorfer, third.
Anybody like John Deere's like that? I know, they sure do seem popular. It seems like when I post videos of them, like 6:30, 8:30, 7:30, anything like that, it seems like they always get pretty good views. Looks like we're going to take a wade out and go back to V8 Cold.
Drivers, please line up. Ray Youngstown, Logan Neely, John Youngstown,
you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my bowling channel here. Making Bowling Memories here on YouTube. You'll get notifications of future lives when I go live and other videos I'll publish. Sometimes I'm at 2 to 5 tractor pulls a weekend. I heard that, and after last night getting out of here at 2:15, I was thinking about going there, and I just didn't feel like it. So I just went over to Creekside for a couple hours, did a live for like an hour and a half, and then come here. But somebody at Creekside told me there was like 25 tractors last night, and it might have been less today or something, I don't know. And I bet you they had like 150 to 200 last year. A couple people warned me there might not be money. Yeah, they warned me that there might not be a whole lot there. Hello, Raymond. I don't think you were on last night. I didn't get out of here until like 2:15 in the morning last night. Turnout of antiques. It doesn't seem like it's as good of a turnout tonight. We're at St. Joseph Ox Roast in Manaway, Ohio. Pretty nice event. They just charge like $5 for the spectators, the park. They park your whole family and go enjoy tractor pull. We got food, alcohol, got some rides, and I think there may be some other things going on. I'm not real sure. I've never really walked it. Come back tomorrow evening. We have pretty much street stock pickups. I've never been to that. I heard it gets a little rowdy up here on that night. But I also don't want to be here until midnight on a Sunday. Sundays, I'm usually wanting to be home like 6, 7 o'clock. rain a lot of places now too. And I guess about 10 o'clock tonight we're supposed to get some rain here. So I may get out of here before it hits. It looks like a pretty big storm. I don't know, as it gets closer I'll reevaluate it. I sure don't want to get stuck out here. Didn't you say you were going to Waterford tonight? I didn't check to see if it was still on. But no, it was supposed to start like 5. I thought that was you that said you were going there. Posts I seen, they were kind of up in the air. Must have been getting some rain down that way. I don't know. I didn't really look. Here's it showing about 9:45, I think we're gonna get rain. Yeah, it looks like it's going right down to about Parkersburg right now. like we got about 2 more V8s. And then we're probably going to be going with 9500. Looks like the 9500s are lining up now.
Drivers for 9500, Hillcrest, please start lining up.
I don't know if any of you were watching last night, but the track is so much better tonight. Man, there was just huge holes all over.
That butterfly's definitely gonna die. Oh no, it's not. It already went away.
So we're going on class 5 here.
Stand up here.
We're gonna have 9,500, I think, stock and farm stock, and then 10,005. I believe they're all stock and farm stock, and then 12.5. And then we're gonna have street semis, and well, usually this place is pretty well packed with the street semis.
That was an amazing class. Congratulations.
I think
Drivers.
they might be a little worried about the rain.
First place, John Youngstown, second, and Ray Youngstown.
I've only seen maybe 5 or 6 out there so far. And usually they get somewhere between like 20 and 30 here. you everybody for joining. We're at the St. Joseph's Ox Roast here in Manaway, Ohio. It's a little festival they have here. I was here last night for the antiques. Started about 6 p.m. and I got, well, it didn't start till about 6:30. And I didn't leave till about 2:15 in the morning. Gotta put 2 weights on it. Alright, I'm just gonna let everybody know. I'm gonna end this live. I think I might have had a copyright violation from the National Man, but I got some kind of thing up there. So I'm gonna start another one. If you're subscribed, you should get a notification. It's just gonna be in a few moments. And yeah, you want to make sure you're subscribed. You'll get those notifications. So I'll be back on in just a couple minutes. Thank you.